Welcome to the workout show. Beat Jordan.
South Africa started with Mexico. South Africa was winning the game against Mexico 1-0. Now Rafael Marquez tied the game 1-1. Uruguay started with France and they tied 0-0. South Africa started with Uruguay. Uruguay won the game 3-0. France started the game with Mexico. Mexico won the game 2-0. Uruguay started the game with Mexico. Mexico lost 1-0. France started with South Africa. South Africa won France 2-1. Argentina won Nigeria 1-0. Korea against Greece. Korea won the game against Greece 2-0. Greece began versus Nigeria and they won 2-1. The Greases. Argentina began versus Korea and Argentina won 4-1. Nigeria versus Korea. They tied the game 2-2. Greece versus Argentina. Argentina won the game 2-0. 1-1 England versus USA. Algeria versus Slovenia. Slovenia won the game 1-0. Slovenia was winning 2-0 and Landon Donovan and Bob Bradley saved the game 2-2. England versus Algeria. They tied the game 0-0. Slovenia versus England. England won the game versus Slovenia 1-0. USA began versus Algeria and USA won the game versus Algeria. Germany began versus Australia and Germany won the game 4-0. Serbia began versus Ghana and Ghana won the game 1-0. Germany began versus Serbia and Germany lost 1-0. Ghana tied the game versus Australia 1-1. Ghana lost the game versus Germany 1-0. Australia won against Serbia 2-1. Holland began versus Denmark and Holland won the game versus Denmark 2-0. Japan won the game versus Cameroon 1-0. Holland tied the game versus Japan 1-1. Cameroon was winning and Denmark scored 2-1. Denmark lost versus Japan 3-1. Cameroon lost versus Holland 2-1. Italy began versus Paraguay and they tied the game 1-1. Italy versus New Zealand 1-1. Slovakia versus Italy 3-2. Slovakia won the game 3-2 versus Italy. Paraguay versus New Zealand 0-0. Ivory Coast versus Portugal 0-0. Brazil won the game versus North Korea 2-1. Brazil versus Ivory Coast. Brazil won 3-1. Portugal won a spectacular game versus North Korea 7-0. Portugal versus Brazil 0-0. North Korea versus Ivory Coast. North Korea 0, Ivory Coast 3. Honduras 0, Chile 1. Spain lost the game versus Swiss. Spain 0 and Swiss 1. Chile won against Swiss. Yeah. Switzerland. Spain won the game versus Honduras. 2 goals from David Villa. 2-0. Chile versus Spain. Spain won the game 2-1. Switzerland versus Honduras 0-0. Quarterfinals. Uruguay versus Korea. Uruguay won the game versus Korea 2-1. USA versus Ghana. Ghana won the game 2-1. Argentina won the game versus Mexico 3-1. Germany won the game versus England 4-1. Holland began versus Slovakia and Holland won 2-1. Brazil won against Chile 3-0. Paraguay versus Japan 0-0. Penalties 5-3. Spain versus Portugal. Spain won the game versus Portugal 1-0. Uruguay versus Ghana. They tied the game 1-1 and they went to penalties and Uruguay won the game in penalties 4-2. Holland began versus Brazil and Brazil lost 2-1. And Argentina began versus Germany and Argentina lost the game. Lost the game versus Germany 4-0. Paraguay began versus Paraguay began versus Paraguay began versus Spain, and Spain won the game 1-0. Semifinals. Uruguay versus Holland. Holland won the game versus Uruguay. Uruguay lost the game versus Holland 3-2. Germany began versus Spain, and Spain won the goal of the header of Puyol. And the third place one is Uruguay versus Germany, and the final is gonna be Holland versus Spain. That's it today. Bye bye. Third place match, I think Germany's gonna win the game versus Uruguay 4-0. And Holland's players, I think they're good, but they're gonna lose against Spain 1-0. And Spain's gonna be the champions of the 2010 FIFA World Cup. And Spain has good players like Javi, Fernando Torres, David Villa, Javi Alonso, Cesc Fabregas, and their best goalie, Iker Casillas. And my favorite player is Fernando Torres and David Villa. That's the end of the show, guys. I'll keep you guys updated next week. See ya.
Peace.
Peace.
Para today.
Peace, niggas.
Okay, I'm reloaded.